Exactly. And that was my biggest thing too, going to Midwestern. Like, I have enough confidence in myself, like playing wise and ability wise, that I can be like, okay, like, I can come into this program and I could be like, all right, like maybe like, like for instance, like going in there, I showed up as a 4. Do you know what I mean? Like, I showed up as a number 4. I was there for a week before fall camp started, and it was like, I worked my way up to the 2.
How did you get recruited? How did you get there?
Yeah. I'm sorry. So the whole recruiting process was just, it was difficult. Like I said earlier, my brother went to Midwestern State. And the whole, like I said, I was trying to get my own film out there, and I sent it out to every FCS, every FBS you could think of. And I was just like, dude, like, hopefully D1 come calling, And finally my brother goes, dude, like, you need to, like, it was getting to July, and I was like, you need to figure out what it is the fuck you're gonna do, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, all right. And he's like, well, here's this coach's email. Like, he was coaching here when I was there. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, you reach out to him. So I did. I reached out to him, and he was just like, hey, like, I was like, hey, coach. It was Coach Renner. I was like, hey, Coach Renner, like, my name's Kaylor Sullivan, blah, blah, blah. My brother went here, and just some full on paragraph, sent him my film.
Right.
All that. And then he gets back to me, and I'll never forget this. He emailed me, and he said, all right, 1 sec. No, I was like,
that's all he says?
Yeah,
that's all he said?
That's all he said. It was, all right, 1 sec. And I was like, what the fuck?
This is over email?
Huh?
This is over email?
Yeah, over email. He just said,
like,
all right, 1 sec. And I was just kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
So then, like, the next day, the head coach emailed me, and he, like, he called me and things like that. And then the quarterback coach would call me, and and it was, it was good.
Was it good off the bat? Like, hey, we
almost
really
definitely. Like, it was like, hey, like, like, based off of what it is, like, here we got a couple quarterbacks. We've got like five quarterbacks here, but based off everything we've seen, like, we think you can work your way up, blah, 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 and ironically, that's what happened. Like I said, I showed up a week before camp, was the 4 at the end of camp, worked my way up from the 4 to the 2.
What year was this?
This was last fall.
Last fall, okay.
Damn, from the 4 to the 2. That's impressive. Hell yeah.
So worked my way up from the 4 to the 2.
So how was your first year at Midwestern?
It was good. It was a learning experience for sure, especially rolling into like I said, like a situation where it was like, I'm not anticipated, be the guy right away, like a work your way up type thing. That was definitely, it was one of those things where it's like, you gotta work with it. We're learning the offense and, like going in there right away and creating like, all those new bonds and things like that. It was definitely like, it was hard at times.
Yeah.
Because I'm out of my element, you know what I mean? Like I'm in a totally different environment, like I'm a totally different people I don't even know, but it's like, you just kind of like, you live and you learn, and it's just kind of like one of those things where it's like you said, like you learn those relationships, you learn those people. And like I said, it went well over there, for the most part. Working my way up from the 4 to the 2, that was great. And then like I said, I got in the last game of the year for like, some meaningful minutes. And it was nice. Like, I got in against West Texas, and at halftime we were losing, 24 or 27 to 3 or something like that. I got in, I want to say like halfway through the 3rd, and I went like 12 for 18 or 12 for 15. I threw for like 110, 115 or something like that. Damn. I had a tud.
Nice.
And I had a, but unfortunately I had a pick, but I brought us back, we lost 34 to 24 or something like that,
Nice.
And it was just like, just being able to go out there for a little bit and just, play the game. I haven't been able to do that in a while. It was just, overall it was good.
Do you guys have a big crowd there?
Oh yeah, dude. And that was a crazy thing too about that game, that West Texas game. It was, I'm not lying when I say this. They probably have the nicest stadium in Division II. Brand new, like maybe like 8-9 months old, like stadium.
Oh no.
Yeah, new. Yeah. So the way they set it up too is their student sections right behind our bleachers.
So it like goes all the way around. It's not just like high school 2 on each side.
All the way around.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's loud.
fucking jumbotron, huge,
Jeez.
just like the whole 9. Bro.
That's
It's
sick.
clean, but like I said, and they got like 4 or 5 upper decks. It's just all nice. But their student section was right behind ours, and it was funny because like they had like like 30 or 40 students right behind us, just talking into a microphone, like PA system, and it was just like all bad. And it was just the funniest part ever. It was just like we were down maybe like 27 to 24 or something like that, or, and just hearing them just shut up. And I'll never forget this. One of my old linemen, his name's Gonzo. He's just like, y'all shut up real quick now, huh? And I'm just like,
Yeah, just not saying anything.
yeah, just not a fucking word.
Do you like it there, man?
Most definitely.
Yeah?
I love,
Oh yeah.
I love the environment. I love the, my teammates, like the whole, like, most of it I enjoy, most definitely. Like I said, like, the work ethics, like they instill a work ethic in you, like, you know what I mean?